Hello YouTube, this is Necrostevo and you're watching my 500 subscriber special. Thank you guys for all the wonderful subscriptions you all have given me. I'm very, very thankful. And you know, as they say, 'tis the season, but without you guys I would have far fewer reasons to upload content. But today's match is an OU match I had against Neutricity, whom I found on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder. And I'm testing out several new things that I bred in this match. First up, we have Reckless Scarf Mienshao. And spoilers, he's just going to spend most of the battle high jump kicking everything in the face. And so I immediately knock out his Karama. He brings in his Conch Elder. I figured he just might want to Drain Punch. But I also figured he might actually want to set up because switching out it would make more sense here. So I just high jump kick that too. And he bulk ups. And seeing the damage the first one did, I know I can kill him with another one. So we're going to high jump kick one more time. And he's going to bring in Starmie. And I knew unless Starmie was scarfed, I would outspeed it and I could kill it with another high jump kick. Which I get a crit there that didn't really matter because if he had left it in, I would have just high jump kicked it again. Now he does bring in Heracross. I know I can't finish that off with one high jump kick and I really don't want to take a close combat. So I'm just going to go right out into Fortress. I'm going to take the close combat pretty well for me being specially defensive. And then I'm going to eject him from the game by activating my trap card. And he's going to get right out of here. Which, right there, it actually would have been more beneficial for him to stay in. Because I actually sent him out into Venusaur, which gives him a prime opportunity to set up. Which is not very good. I actually like carrying red card on Fortress just to stop things from setting up. Because then once they hit him, they get forced out. Seeing that the majority of his team, I think all of it actually is grounded, I just set up some spikes, especially since his rapid spinner is down. He gets a critical hit, but seeing the damage that the close combat did, I really doubt that it mattered with +2 on Venusaur. Now here's where he blows my mind, as Chlorophyll Venusaur with +2 from growth uses Outrage as I try to just come in and set up a Draco Meteor and use Draco Meteor on him. He uses Outrage, and yes, Venusaur is my favorite Pokemon, but that was an extremely big WTF moment. I bring in Jirachi, and I don't know why I didn't just Draco Meteor right here. This was one of those Jirachi that was released as an event back in Fortune, and I have Draco Meteor, but for some reason I used Doom Desire, and based off of the damage that you see Draco Meteor doing later on, you're going to see that that's going to come into huge effect later on. So he brings in his Heatran as I try to just protect. Again, I guess I was expecting the Earthquake right there. I don't know what I was thinking. It would have just been better to go for Draco Meteor than go for either Thunderbolt or switch out even. But fortunately, Heatran is walled by my Gastrodon, and of course Doom Desire is not going to do anything to Heatran because he quad resisted and he has really nice special defense. And I really like Doom Desire's animation. That might be my favorite animation in 5th Gen. Just because it's like Doom Desire, it's perfect because the world's ending on the 21st. It all works out. But I'm going to stay in here. I decided to switch out after staying in and hitting the Heatran. Just because I kind of expected him to switch out because the Earthquake was obvious. I did not expect him to switch out into Conkeldurr, and I was really hoping that he didn't have the Rock move or the Payback. Maybe he was some weird set. He actually goes for Ice Punch, probably predicting for me to go out into either, well, actually I'm not sure why he went for Ice Punch. But that was an over-prediction on his part, either that or a misclick. And he gets a crit, which sucks because he over-predicted, and I subbed, and he broke my sub because he critted it. But it ends up not mattering, so that's okay. And I'm just going to sub again, just trying to see what he's going to do. If he's going to pay back, that's fine by me. Because he can't Drain Punch, he can't Mach Punch. And I have Heat Wave and Shadow Ball waiting for his team. Now he goes on into Heracross, hits me with an Earthquake. I know that this Heracross is most likely Scarf now, because if it weren't Scarf, then it would be Adamant. Therefore, my Chandelure would outspeed it. Of course, this is my shiny Chandelure. I got it from a little giveaway on, I think that was the Pokemon Battle Kingdom. I think that gave that away on Facebook. So I was really excited to get a shiny Chandelure because they look really cool. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything that I want to switch into Venusaur's Earthquake, and so hoping that he might overpredict, I just leave in Chandelure here for his Death Fodder. And this is at this point that I realize that this Venusaur is likely purely physical, because I didn't really know what else he was packing, but I have seen Earthquake, Growth, and Outrage. And the last move is probably a physical move. It could be, I guess, Razor Leaf or Power Whip. I don't know why it would be running Razor Leaf. I'm thinking back to first gen. It's probably Power Whip. And I just go for a bounce to scare him out, and I was really hoping for the paralysis on Heatran. That's what I was just like, I knew he would switch out, but I was like, please paralyze, please, 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 nothing. So, no new pair of shoes for this kicking Mienshao. Actually ended up nicknaming that Mienshao Tai Do, because Tai means the way of the foot, and Taekwondo means the way of the foot and of the fist, but this Mienshao does nothing but kick, so Tai Do seemed appropriate. Of course, bringing in Gastrodon is a no-brainer as far as walling this thing. I was really worried that he might double switch into Venusaur to get some priority on me there. And I actually over-predict. I go for Scald, which was dumb because I was hoping to catch Venusaur on his way in and burn him. And if I had just Earthquaked, I probably actually would have taken out Conkeldurr. Especially showing the next 2 damage here. And now that I don't have Chandelure, I don't have anything to switch into this thing. I could switch in Jirachi, but Jirachi has max HP, max special attack. So it would basically just serve to give Conkeldurr a ton of HP back, just like Gastrodon is doing. But I really didn't want to switch anything in, and of course I couldn't switch Mienshao in because he's definitely not as bulky as Gastrodon or Jirachi, and would not be able to take the Drain Punch hit. So unfortunately, I am going to have to sacrifice my Gastrodon here, and I was basically fishing for a critical hit. And right there, I'm pretty sure I got min damage. But at the same time, it's not like I could switch anything in anyway. I was just hoping for something in there, and I didn't quite get it, which is okay. We're gonna have a little bit of payback for Kronk here in just a little bit. So, Cyrenaixa, thank you for your help. But we're going to have to go out into Mienshao because that worked out so well all the other times. So we're going to go back out on the Mienshao. We're going to go for some more high jump kicks. Of course, he's going to Mach Punch just because, why not really? But I figured I could live that at full health, and I actually do. And I think that was, I get a crit there, I don't think that mattered. And I actually put those 4 extra EVs into HP, so maybe that came into account there. We'll never really know, unless we run some damage calcs. And here you see the damage that this high jump kick does. If I had just Draco Meteored this Venusaur earlier, interestingly, I outspeed it, even though it's in the sun, which probably means that he's an attack boosting nature, not a speed boosting nature. But now that I know that I would have done that much damage, without the growth boost, he cannot one-hit KO my Jirachi, and I can actually finish him off with the Draco Meteor. So he finishes off one of my Pokemon with a Dragon move from a non-Dragon type, and I finish him off with a Draco Meteor from a non-Dragon type. So this is down to the wire. Unfortunately, yes, you guessed it, his final Pokemon is Heatran, and Jirachi has nothing that can touch Heatran. I have Thunderbolt, but with -2 special attack, it's not going to do anything, even with the crit, which is unfortunate. But I really enjoyed that match all the same. Those types of matches are really why I enjoy Pokemon, just because of the new sets and the bit of unpredictability. So thank you guys for 500 subs. I hope you enjoyed the match. I know I've been a little bit in a hiatus lately, just because of trying to find work, and I actually found work at a few places. But I'll try to keep those uploads coming for you guys. So I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye now.